Good day everyone. So today we'll be discussing forces in two-dimensional equilibrium. So it means na nga we will learn what equilibrium means and how forces can balance each other and how we can determine whether an object is in equilibrium using different methods. So let's first define equilibrium. So what is equilibrium? So first, an object is in equilibrium. I can't really pronounce it, so please don't mind. So equilibrium when the forces acting on it are balanced, resulting in the net force of zero. So to determine an object is in equilibrium, so the keyword really is if the object is or if the forces acting on it are balanced. So it is represented as the form of the formula sigma F equals 0. So it means na total forces is 0. So our net force is 0. So this means the object has no acceleration. It can either remain at rest or continue moving at a constant velocity. So the key idea really here is balanced forces result in a net force of 0, which means there is no acceleration. So an equilibrium means na nga ang kuan yun na nga the object has no acceleration and it can remain at rest at it can also move at a constant velocity. So know yun nato what this slide means or what an equilibrium means because I'm gonna show an example or a few examples. So an example here is a person, so kanina person that's pulling to the left has a force of 100 N and the person that's pulling in the right kay kuan 100 N. So even though na nga they're pulling at the opposite direction, but they still have the same amount of force pulling. So it means na nga this action is in equilibrium. So next is this example is when an object is at rest. So a book resting on a table is in equilibrium. So because gravity pulls the book downward while the table pushes the book upward, these forces balance each other so the book remains at rest. So katong previous naton example kay they're pulling sa left and right, while diri sa example kay the forces are pulling downwards and upwards because gravity pulls the book downwards while sa upwards kay 10N. So since they're both in the same forces pero the opposite direction, the object is in equilibrium, pero physically it's at rest. Next is the lamp is being pulled upward by the tension in the court and downward by gravity. Since both forces are 10N, they balance. So para sa gyapon sa example sa book, pero this time na ay tension force. So what does it mean nga tension force? So let's say na nga kaning black line is the cord body, while the object itself. Since bugat man sa naging tension, so this force is called tension force. I think discuss na sa previous na na reporters. So yeah. Next, this one is another example is a car moving at a constant velocity. So the driving forces pushes the car forward while the resistive force such as air resistance and friction oppose its equal motion. If these forces are equal, the net force is 0, so the car does not accelerate. So since the resistive force and the driving force is both 1000 N, it means na nga equilibrium yan. So what does it really mean? It's moving at a constant velocity. So diba it's moving at a constant velocity, so it means na nga wala sa sense of acceleration. Tapos diba sa definition sa to determine an object is in equilibrium, wala sa acceleration. So this example is in equilibrium. Next is notice anything different. So I will give you a few seconds to really think about it. Okay. So notice that each example involves different types of forces, diba, sa car, sa lamp, o sa book. So the book has gravity and normal force. The car has driving force and resistive force. Tapos the tug of war has pulling forces from both sides. And the hanging lamp has tension and gravitational force. Even though the forces are different, they can still balance each other, making the force equal to 0. So the key idea really here is even if the forces are in opposite direction, it means na nga if their forces are both the same, it means na nga they're balancing each other. It means na nga it's balanced. So it concludes na nga equilibrium siya. So now let's have a short quick activity tapos mo-sure ako mga diagrams and determine if the object is in equilibrium or not. So just say na nga if it's in equilibrium or not. So how about here? It is in equilibrium. Next is here. Is in equilibrium. Here is, oh, this one is tricky. Come on. It's not. I'll explain why though later. Next is sorry. So next is here. Oh, they're in opposite direction, but are they the same forces applied? It is not in equilibrium. Next is, oh, this one, okay, all directions good. So it is in equilibrium. So I will discuss why man. So the main thing we should look for is whether the forces cancel each other. Equal forces only cancel when they act in opposite direction. So equal forces only cancel each other when they act in opposite direction. So if for example a 50 Newton force, let's say. Let's go back to the other side. Here, a 50 Newton force ug ang 50 Newton force kay kuan pa right, ang isa kay pa left, they cancel out each other since they're in opposite direction. And they have the same Newton force. They cancel out each other because they are in opposite direction. While there is a Pica's na diagram, ang isa ka arrow pointing to upwards while ang isa kay padulong sa left. So they don't really cancel out each other even though they have the same Newton force. They're not balanced. So yeah, it's not in equilibrium. So their key idea is basta para ma-cancel out ang forces, kailangan they have to be in opposite direction. So meaning, if the other force is pulling isa ka force nimo kay padulong sa left, ang isa ka force kailangan nimo padulong sa right since they have to be on opposite direction. And that applies sa vertical. So basically, sa up and down para they can cancel out each other, but they can only cancel out each other if they're in opposite direction and they have the same Newton force or force applied. So let's go back. Okay. So how do we analyze equilibrium? So there are two main conditions that you have to remember, which is the horizontal force and the vertical forces. So let's define each. So all forces along the x-axis must be balanced. So it is represented as the formula of sigma f sub x is equals to 0. So this means na nga tanan yun x-axis ay all forces along the x-axis must be balanced. Tapos sa vertical, all forces along the y-axis must balance. So sigma f sub y is equals to 0. It's the same condition sa horizontal force, but this time we're talking about the y-axis. An object is considered a 2D equilibrium if the forces are balanced, meaning the net force is 0 in both horizontal and vertical. Dili or ha, they have to be both. Both kailangan siya. So makonsider ang isa ka object if it's equilibrium, a 2D equilibrium if the forces are balanced, meaning so both horizontal and vertical yun. So atong left ug right kailangan balance ug atong up and down kay balance. Para atong net force kay ma-0. So here's a big question for you. So if a force is acting on its angle, meaning it's diagonal, so pahiwi siya, is it considered horizontal or vertical? So I will give you a few seconds to really think on it. So if you answered both, wow, it's true, you're right, it's both. So diagonal force has a horizontal component and vertical component. So ihuna lang nato when you see a diagonal, it's not dili sa alone. nagyud sa mga invisible, I call it invisible components. Nagyud sa mga components which is the horizontal component, kaning red, o ang vertical component which is the blue line right here. So next slide is, so if the angle is measured from the horizontal, so to really know na nga if an angle is measured from horizontal or vertical, you only have to look at the theta here. So this angle is measured sa horizontal because the theta is between the diagonal force and the horizontal component. So if the angle is measured from the horizontal, we use this formula. We use these formulas. So f sub x equals to f cos theta, tapos f sub y is equals to f sin theta. Tapos let's see what if the angle is measured from the vertical. So balira siya. So the formula is fy is equals to f cos theta, tapos f sub x is equals to f sin theta. So keep notes lang. So keep notes lang to really remember, tapos matarong nato og visualize because I have an example later on. So isulat kani o kani. Just pause the video lang. Okay. So let's now solve a 2D equilibrium. So first, beforehand, there are types of methods. So we have two methods, which is graphical analysis. There's sa lesson plan, there's not man say scale vector diagram. Basta we'll know later, and we have the component method of analysis. So as we know, itong lesson is sa graphical analysis, di kaysa medyo accurate since we're just nag-drawing na ta, there's no formula involved. While the component method of analysis, we have a formula involved. So mas accurate siya. So it's really blurred, so I'm sorry, but I will read it out loud na lang. So 1.0 kg mass is hung by 2 strings. 4 scales are used to measure the forces in the strings. Analyze the forces to show the object is in equilibrium. So kaning a 4 kg mass, this is the bucket bali. So kaning bucket mismo, wait, is there a drawing thing? I don't think there's a drawing. Let me see. Wala there's a drawing. Okay. Kaning bucket bitaw, kaning bucket is hanging on the string, on the cords there, or strings. It is 1 kg mass. Tapos, here are the analyzed forces to show the object is at equilibrium. So kailangan nato i-determine if kaning forces of that the object is at equilibrium. So here are the given. So we have force A right here, which is pointing to the left, and we have force B, which is pointing to the right, and we have force C that is downwards. So here let's look at the magnitude. So for force A, yung magnitude kay 3.42 Newton force or 3.4 N, and we have the direction as 161 counterclockwise. So pani siya? Right here. Bali, pana tutuyok. Okay, di ba yun ay circle? Ay, pani. Basta. Tapos sa vector B, sa magnitude 9.2 N, tapos yung direction is 70 degrees counterclockwise. Tapos C, which is, as you can know, the nga C is going downwards. So this must mean na nga it is gravity. So di ba sa tong kwan gali sa gravity, which is 9.8 N, tapos in direction kay 270 counterclockwise. So kaning gravity, it is constant na gini siya, ngani siya. Yung magnitude kay always 9.8 N or 10 kay namagod uban teachers nang i-round up nila. And we have the directions ng 270 degrees counterclockwise. Okay, so the net force is the vector sum of all forces F. So if the three forces are added as vectors, they would add up to 0 N. So the resultant would be 0 N. It means na nga, basically in terms na nga if total nato na forces kay 0, it means na nga equilibrium. That's really the simplest way I can put it. So since we don't really need to scale, because the lesson plan here is that we all ma-determine sa if the forces are in equilibrium if the thing or the triangle mismo, force triangle actually, is called a force triangle or force diagram if it's closed. Sige, let's see here. So, kailangan sa nato i-dissect nato atong dissect sa nato ni. So, atong vector A is pointing here. Atong vector B, which is here. 9.8 to actually, you can scale it naman. Pero, it really depends on you. Let's say na nga 1n is equivalent to 10 and ano bitaw, like, you can solve it yourself naman. Pero, for this lesson plan mismo, we only need to determine if the forces are in equilibrium. So let's balik ta ha. Vector A is padulong dira, sa vector B padulong here, and sa vector C of course is downward. So since it's gravity, of course is going downwards. So scale vector additional gravity diagram. So force lagi, so it's a force triangle. Para suppose finding the head of a C is at the tail of A. So let's i-assemble na, if assemble nato ni, makabantay ka na nga ang head sa C is connected at the tail sa A, and since it's close, the resultant is 0 or the force is at equilibrium. So basically, muna sa head to tail method nagyapon siya para makuan siya, ma-result siya into a force triangle. Next is sa component method of analysis. So when adding angle vectors, it is a common strategy to determine the components of each vector and to add the components. Okay, basically para masum nato ang kuan, basta when adding angle vectors, kailangan nato isa-isahon nato sila og components, which we have the x component here and the y component here. So para ma-solve nato ang atong x component, all you have to do is i-times nato i-times nato atong force times cos, tapos ang angle dayon. So pwede man nato ma-insert actually. So bring out your calculators para mag-can yun nimo. So 3.44 times cos, tapos ang angle, which is 161. So the answer is 3.2. You can check it yourself. So na naman 3.2. So 3.2 ang answer. So na naman sa left. So the reason why left side is because we have to look at the degree here, which is 161 degrees. Tapos diba sa itong unit circle, diri ang 90 degrees o diri ang 180 degrees. So 161 is between 90 degrees and 180 degrees. So paingon sa left. So diri siya. Sorry. Tapos we apply the same formula sa vector B, which is again input sa mong calculator. So 9.2 n times cos, tapos yung degree, which is 70 degrees, tapos yung answer is 3.1 n, right? 3.n, right? So na naman right na pud siya. Once again, tungod lagi sa yung degree na 70 degrees because 90, which is this 90 degrees and 0 degrees. So 70 degrees is between 0 degrees and 90 degrees. So the answer is right. So again, so dipo sa C, so sa vector C, so 9.8 n tungod gravity nato times cos, tapos ang degree is 270 degree. So the answer is 0 n. So na naman wala sa direction because we're talking about, since naman ta sa column na nga x component, tapos since downwards man siya, di sa apil. Wala sa sense of direction if sa x component siya. Tapos sa y component, tapos sa y component, this time ang formula atong kailangan nato is ang sin. So para sa gyapon siya na ma-apply, same ra gyapon sa x component, pero this time sa sin, not sin, sa sin. So 3.4 n times sin 161 degrees, tapos tapos makuan siya as 1.1 n up. So na naman up plus 3, 180, 90, up ra gyapon siya. Tapos same ra gyapon sa B, sa C. This time natay direction sa C since y component man and C is downwards, okay, gravity. So 9.8 and down. So now i-sum up nato sila. So let's i-cancel nato ni sila. So 3.2 and left. So since left man siya, it means nga it's negative. Siba kay left ka, it's negative. Sa right kay positive. So i-input nato siya sa atong calculator. So negative, negative 3.2 plus 3.1 plus 0 is equals to negative 0.1. That's why left siya. Okay, di ba ang left kay negative? Oh my god, sabi lagi. So, negative 0. Kung na siya negative 0.1, mali ang lesson plan. Tapos, sa y component, again, i-additional nimo ni siya. So, the result will be, since 1.1 plus 8.6 tapos minus negative 9.8. Ay, diba since the reason why 9.8 ang answer ni kay negative 9 ay negative 9.8 and down kay it's down, so negative is siya. So 1.1 plus 8.6 ay mali. What is it? 1 2 8.6 minus ay negative 9.8. So answer nato hindi ka na show it, not really it. So the answer is negative 0.1 and down. Okay, since negative man ang answer ani. Ano? Actually, yung syntax error mo siya. No, 8.6. Yeah, negative 0.1 yun. So negative 0.1. So kuan man is, so the sum of sa x component nato is negative 0.1 and left, and sa tong y component is negative 0.1 and 1 and down. Since diba para maka-determine ta if the forces acting on an object is in equilibrium is zero. I don't know if basta equilibrium, basta if an object is if an object is is at 0, it means na nga the object is in equilibrium. So 0.1 is close to 0, tapos 0.1 is 0, is closer to 0. So in this case, makadetermine ta na kanina example is at equilibrium, or the forces acting on it is at the forces acting on the object is at equilibrium, since it is 0, or well, closer to 0. Okay, 0.1 is close to 0, so 0. So it is accurate basta basta component method of analysis. Let's now apply either method to a real world example. Tapos, okay, so here. So kanina example, ma-apply na to ang component method of analysis. So sign hanging method. So the hanging of a sign are either massive objects by ropes or wires or cables demonstrate the importance of an equilibrium analysis. So okay, here. So sa sign hanging method, we have to take mind on 3 forces, which is tension, kaning blue ay highlighted, so tension up and left. So for tension 1, up and left, tapos sa tension 2 is up and left gyapon. So gravity is always down. So here it is. So if all the forces which is F are balanced, so F sub x1 is equals to F sub x2. So para mabalance ang forces, kailangan isahin sa natong tan-aw. So if oh my god. So kailangan nato unsay value nato diri sa tong f sub x, kailangan ay f sub x1 kailangan sa ma-equal sa f sub x2, which is atong x. So diri siya ana. Tapos para if atong forces kay balance, kailangan nato all y vectors are add up. So fy1 plus fy2. Tapos next is, so if the sign is hung symmetrically, so basically every sign is hung symmetrically man permente. Pero if the sign is hung symmetrically, so f sub y1 is equals to f sub y2. So if balance sila, tapos it is 1/2 sa gravity. So basically basta 1/2 sa gravity, basta ma-apply na nato, makita na nato na sa properly sa isa ka problem. basically it means na nga if equal, so kailangan nato atong vector y equal tapos so basically ang equal atong vector y atong mga vectors y, it is 1/2 sa gravity. Next is Fy is equals to F tension times sin theta. Basically, mo ang mga formula i-keep in mind or i-take note sa because we're gonna see a problem. Tapos, di man na ito makita ang dayon actually. I-formula na ito itanaw. Pero with the problem that we can apply these formulas on, makita nyo na ito. So, take note sa. Okay, next. So, so here is our problem. So a 22.9 kg sign is supported by two cables that make an angle of 62.8 degrees with one another. Determine the tension in each cable. So kailangan nato atong goal ani for this problem is kailangan nato i-determine ang tension sa each cables. So here. So a 22.9 kg, let's say kaning box, kaning square is the sign bali, which is yung weight is 22.9 kg, tapos yung mga angles on each chord is 62.8. Wait lang, sorry. So, okay, that make an angle of 62.8 with one another, not really each, with one another yun. So, ani diba? Tapos ang kakonect ana nila is 62.8 kg, 62.8 degrees. So first of all, let's tanawon pa nato ang total weight. So for us to know the total weight mismo, it is, so i-times na nato atong mass, which is 22.9 kg, tapos i-times nato times it with the gravity. Of course, that's 9.8. So 22.9 kg times 9.8 and over kg is equals to 215.6, so na 256.6 n. So basically nga naman n na nabilin because gikuan man nato sa cross out or i-cancel out ang kgs. So ang nabilin na is n. So once na determine na nato atong kuan atong total weight, let's now move to sa atong kuan sa atong theta on each cable. So ito na sa nato ni 2 times theta plus 62.8 is equals to 180.0. So where did we found, asa na nato nakitaan atong 180.2? 180.0. Basically kani do you see this kaning kuan dash na lines mo nang horizontal, tapos di ba 180 kay kana. So dragi kan atong 180. So all we need to do is minus nato ang 180.0 sa 62.8. So which is 180.0 minus 62.8. Which is 117 man. So na naman 100, tapos since kuan man, so let's say 117 man. So mo ni total sa atong theta if times 2. So unsa gyud atong kuan mismo, atong degree sa each cable. Since we have two since 2 man, so i-divide by 2 lang. So 117.2 is equals to divided by 2 is equals to 58.6. Tapos para i-check yun nato, sige 586.6 ay mukha 58.6 times 2 plus 62.8. So 180 gisa sa correct gid atong kuan. So atong answer gyud sa angle sa each cable is 58.6 degrees. Next is kani. So para mano since kuan na lang. First. Diba, since we know na nga atong kuan. So next up we have this. Sige, since diba akong giingon previously na nga nagyud murag imaginary, not really imaginary, nagyud two components basta angle forces. So let's say kaning tension 1 na angle. Tapos nagyud say horizontal o vertical. You can see here, f sub y o f sub x. Tapos ang degree is 58.6 degrees. Tapos kailangan nato i-determine unsa ning kuan say forces ani kuan f sub y. So all we have to do is i-times nato ang kuan nato atong f sub gravity or force gravity, which is 214.6 n sa 1 half. So, di ba ang 1 half kay 0.5 ra? So, let's say 0.5 times 215.6. So, the answer is, so atong N force or Newton force sa F sub y is 107.8. So, next is, So, next is, kailangan nato after na-determine na nato atong Newton force sa F sub y, kailangan nato sa i-times sin sa degree. So, diba, atong degree man is 58.6 degrees. So, let's solve it sa. So, i-plug in na. So, atong F sub y or F tension man, atong Fy is 107.8. So, 107.8 times sa atong times sa atong angle, which is 58.6. So the answer is, not really times. Naman sin. Mali again. 100 balik. Naman I forgot the sin. I-plug in sa nato balik. So 107.8 sin. Tapos, sa yung degree. So, yeah. 126. I forgot. Wait. Nalibat ko. Oh my god, I forgot na nga manual man akong calculator. So, basically, atong Fy, which is 107.8, i-divide na nato sa sin 58.6. So, the answer is 126 and sa each cables. So, atong determine detail is the tension in each cable. So, 162 and tension of each cable. So, that's it. That's the answer na. So, I'm gonna let you try out this one. So, answer this. A 15 kg tarpaulin is hung by 2 ropes. The angle between the ropes is 80.0 degrees. Calculate the tension each rope. So you can use this steps naman. So just put down your solutions under the description. Which, yeah, I will put it later. Basta, naikuan dira, na Google Drive under the description. So go check it out.